This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Black Knights will kick it off to get us underway. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Reading the option, it's Horvat. At the 35, he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The mids are always going to have a threat to run it at quarterback, whether it's Ricky Dobbs or Taikonoa, Kaheyaku, and Hana.
God bless you. Yeah, and as a Navy quarterback, being those guys in history, just got to make great decisions, but you got to make them fast, and you got to make them often when you run the option play after play.
Quarterback on the keeper. Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. The corners are walked up tight. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Not to start this kid. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They're getting this guy lathered up. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Quarterback will audible. On the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for a man. It's Daly. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Inside, and the ball is free on the pitch. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game and the Mids blew him out.
And since that first blowout, obviously, this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But, Jesse, the football is phenomenal. old school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
It's pretty cool, too, when you think about the history of this rivalry, because back in the day, these were two of the best programs in college football. There have been national championships. There have been Heisman trophies. Not necessarily the same thing today, but when you think about great rivalries in the sport, this is it right here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to throw, it's Horvat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the 1st down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
He'll ride his man on the option. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship games, when they get the spotlight on them, a well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double-teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds space on the right.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Here comes the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got it. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. DB's right up on the receivers. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And the offense tries to slip in the screen. That's a good play on 3rd and short if you can get them aggressive and a defense aggressive, but the defense sniffed it out, shut that play down before it even started.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Navy.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, it's Robinson. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll try it again. That should be the final play of the first half. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing.
Brings it in down the left side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Daly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The option look. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Gain of 2. Second down coming up.
They'll line up for a second down play. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man in the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Daly. Looking to the end zone. He makes a grab. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. Navy 3, Army 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Army! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
On to attempt the try.
Victor is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play? Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, there's the ball. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Horvat. It's complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Hey, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position in the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Makes a grab over the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Army.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead.
Cut. Flare.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal.
Get set. Flare.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll run the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Navy.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On the run, it's Stewart. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout. Army.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On second down, he'll let it fly. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been